Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Hello, Miss Tamara, or is it Tamara? No, I didn't forget about y'all. Promise y'all I didn't. I'm waiting on some people to come in. Georgia, oh Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. All right, y'all. I had to play that song. I love that song for some doggone reason. But hey, Miss Bird, how you doing? Y'all, welcome, 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 welcome in. Hey, Miss Catrice. Hello. Let me show my face for a little second. I don't know if my camera let me show my face. Yes, had to get on here for a little second. I'm waiting on some people. I'm about to share this thing out for a little second. I do apologize. First and foremost, let me get on here and apologize for last night, honey. That was unexpected. I wasn't planning on doing that. But I'm a big grown woman enough to come out here and say that I'm so sorry to the people that follow me, support me, even to the people that's in the bushes, just want to look and be some haters. But yeah, them kids came home after practice and stuff. Now the kids, I wasn't really concerned about my kids. I know how to close my door. But my homegirl came up, and then another homeboy came up. Everybody just popped up. I've been waiting on them folks all day yesterday. Don't y'all hate when folks do that? I'm doing very well. Very, very motherfucking well. Miss Bird. Jamaica's Truth. Hey, honey. Hey, y'all make sure y'all double tap this screen. Show me some love. What's up, MD Apple? But yes, I was getting on here yesterday because I know a lot of people have been patiently waiting on me to speak. And due to the interruption last night, it was probably a reason why my live had got interrupted last night, because it was probably not my time to speak. You know, certain things happen to where it make you sit back and have to be quiet a little bit longer. But I don't have any interruptions today. I'm going to get on here, say what I got to say, clear up the air. I believe people have been waiting long enough to hear what I have to say. But I will say this. You either going to sink or swim in this season. And to be honest, it's sad that we live in a world to where it's a lot of people that choose to sink rather than swim. I'm a swimmer. You ain't gonna catch me sinking. You ain't gonna catch me drowning or none of that bullshit. I have always tried to be the type of person, no matter what title you carry in my life, whether you my significant other, whether you my children, whether you my friend, whether you my foe. I've never been the type of person to sugarcoat shit with nobody, and I hope nobody is sugarcoating and kissing my ass just to appease me. I have taken the time the past 5 to 6 months to really sit back and be to myself. First of all, I don't go around picking with people. I don't go around harassing nobody. I feel like after a certain age, you should act and conduct yourself in a certain particular way. But hey, everybody wasn't raised the same as I was. Everybody's not going to conduct themselves the way I was, and I'm not expecting it to. Um, the situation that happened last year that had got drawn out for so long. Hey, Miss Ashanti for me. What's up, baby? Thank you. Y'all come in and pull up a chair. Get your favorite snack, honey, because it's Joe with the motherfucking glow if you don't know. Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen. But to what I was saying is the situation that happened last year, it was fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you. It was real fucked up on both ends. Ain't nobody won shit. Ain't nobody won a damn thing, not even myself. But a goddamn headache. Somebody out of some money. Somebody chose to be out of some money. And I don't I don't know what is up with this individual. I have tried and tried and tried to be a good friend to this individual for many years. And it should never went and got this bad. And this is not our first time having a back and forth altercation, especially when it came to social media. Um, it was never me that ran to social media. It was always her. Um, I've always tried to encourage her to change her ways, to become a better person. We've had many and many and many of conversations about the things that she needs to correct in her life. And she's in a dark space right now. And to sit up and make fun of folks that have been through things in their own personal life, just because you ain't went through it don't mean that you won't go through it. I am a firm believer whatever you say and whatever you speak and however you act in this world will always come back to you. Whatever energy you put out, it will always come back. If you always constantly speaking bad, being nasty, being evil, doing evil and spiteful things to people, putting people back up against the wall, doing outrages and sending out lies to people and spreading lies on people, that's going to come back to you tenfold every time. Every time. One thing I don't know about her grandmother and how she raised her, but I know my grandma always told me, baby, don't ever speak to the dead. The dead, don't ever speak ill on the dead. That dead person gonna come back, and them ancestors, you don't know who people's bloodline is, whoever, you don't know anybody's ancestor line. You don't know nothing about certain people's backgrounds and how people are spiritually protected in certain aspects of their life. This has been going on for far too long. Talking about children, talking about people with paraplegic, people that have diabetes, people that have cancer, people that have breathing problems. That is uncalled for. And that's very not ladylike. And it's very not demure. Hi, Life of a Pisces. Hey, loving Miss Lucinda, thank you for joining in. But I just feel like at the age that she's at, you need to be worried about a 401k. You need to be worried about signing your kids up for scholarships. You need to be worried about finding a house. It's a lot more things that you could be worrying about besides getting up on YouTube every goddamn day, spreading all kinds of lies and telling everybody a lot of unnecessary business, of your unnecessary business. And it's just crazy to me. The lady kept sitting there saying, oh, she bothering me. She bothering me. This lady been bothering me since November. First of all, yeah, we was going back and forth at first. We was. We was going tit for tat. But when you spoke on my baby and said my baby was dying, Miss Lady, you know you fucked up then. You should have known you fucked up. That was unnecessary and that was uncalled for. And for you to be the person that has literally seen my baby with tubes down her throat, tubes in her nose, about a condition that she ain't never, that I don't even want and wish this on my worst enemy, for anybody to take care of a sick child. Just like I said on my live, I said, baby, you gonna eat every single word you dished out on me. Every single one. You gonna wish you never spoke on that child. My child is heavily protected. It's been times I have seen my baby say that she is tired of being a diabetic. It's been times that I had to pray over my child. My child wasn't conscious. She was in the ICU. And many a times, you that same motherfucker that sat up in my face, but for you to turn around and wish death on her, baby, you know you did your big one. And now you gotta suffer behind that. Children are off limits. Hey, almighty peeps. Thank you for joining. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen, please. Thank you. I'm going to try to read y'all comments. I'm still kind of new to this stuff. But yes, talking about my daughter, my baby found out she was a diabetic at 4 years old. She has had to get shots, get her finger pricked, be up in ICU, see endocrinologists. You not in my shoes. And like I told her ass on my live back last year, you fucked up. You could have talked about me all damn day long. But that one right there, no ma'am. You should have never did that. And I hate that the situation has even trickled down to our kids and put a strain on our children's relationship. Our children were best friends. I hate that. And like I said, you speaking death on my child. Just like God came down here and made my child sick without me noticing, and then without a warning, he can make your child even sicker, or somebody you love even sicker. It's not cool. It's just a continuous weird bullshit. Nobody has ever coerced me to press charges on this individual. Nobody has ever forced me to press charges on this individual. And the sooner this individual sits back and say, I'm going to take accountability for my actions, can nobody be to blame but her. It's not Miss Glam's fault she's in this situation. It's not Miss Rita's fault. It's not Pookie down the street fault. It's not Haley's fault. It's nobody but that individual's fault. And the sooner she takes accountability for her actions, the better off she will be. You have played in people's face. You've played in my face. You played in God's face. I don't see how you can sit up at church every Sunday and Wednesday on some hypocritical bullshit. Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus, Mama Jesus. Oh, glory, God be to you, and all that other little bullshit you spoke on. Girl, you making a mockery of God in his house. And just because you go to church and you read that Bible, are you taking heed to the lesson that you need to listen to for that week? I don't think you learned shit. Soon as you left out them church goddamn doors, you was back on your Tasmanian devil bullshit. Half the time I'll be at home, motherfuckers will call me and say, oh, Haley, so-and-so made another YouTube live. Oh, so-and-so made another Facebook live. And it's not Miss Glam that has been telling me a lot of the things that you've been saying and doing. Come on now, we in Stuttgart. Everybody know everybody around here. And just like I said on my first live, these motherfuckers on YouTube may not know you for real, but I know you. Stuttgart know you. And Stuttgart know how you full of shit and how some of your family members is full of fucking shit. I can't fuck with nobody that I ain't bothered by. You not bothering me. I cannot sit up and get on YouTube for 6 to 7 to 8 months talking about another fucking woman. Don't no woman have that much energy and that much power over my life that I have to get on here and slander her name, fuck with her kids, or none of that shit. You damn right I told. You damn right I called. You damn right I did police reports. You damn right I went up there and told the damn truth. I was never afraid of you. I'm afraid of me. Because just like you in that dark space that you in right now, I used to be that same motherfucking individual that didn't give a fuck about the things that I said, the things that I did. You think the motherfucker, you act like I wasn't out here in the streets slanging bitches and whooping bitches' asses. But it took God to sit me down to damn near lose my motherfucking freedom back in 2020 for fighting a motherfucker behind my damn motherfucking marriage. I'm not ashamed. I know how to stand in my truth. I know how to take accountability. Did I blame that individual? Hell no, I did not. I was a grown woman to take my own accountability. And I have not been in no form of trouble ever since then. But what you're not going to do is sit over here and play with my free will. That's what you will not do. You know what you did on November the 9th. You used me and you disrespected me in my own shit. It's just some shit you don't do. And everybody needs to sit back and think about the what ifs. And y'all, to be honest, I wasn't expecting that night to go the way that it went. We were supposed to have a girls' night out. That was it. I didn't see that individual for a while or whatever. I just wanted to kick it with my so-called motherfucking friend. Somebody that I thought was a friend. Never was my friend. You knew you was over there harassing them folks all motherfucking day, and you knew I was left out in the dark about a lot of shit that was going on. I looked you dead in your face before we had even went over there that you was on some motherfucking bullshit. Oh, I'm not on no bullshit, throwing little temper tantrums and all this other little bullshit. But where I fucked up at, I should have took your motherfucking ass home. That's how people get caught up at the wrong place at the wrong damn time. Nobody ever thinks about the what ifs. What if you and that girl would have got to fighting? Or what if you and that girl would have pulled a gun out on you? Because you over there intervening in her space. It was her time. She was over there with that man. What if the police would have got called? Well, who brought so-and-so up over here? Oh, Haley did. Joe with the glow did. Then I'm sitting back looking like, damn, I'm an accessory to a crime. Do you not know people that are accessory to a crime can get the same sentence as somebody that actually did the crime? But you're not telling people that. You leave its and bits and pieces out. But you swore it was so-and-so's fault. Nah, baby. It wasn't Miss Glam's fault. Miss Glam had nothing to do with me pressing charges on you. That was all me. And every time you speak on me, anytime somebody brings a video of my name being brought up in any shape, form, or fashion, every time it's going to get sent to those higher ups. I'm not playing with folks no more. Don't play with my free will because your free will fucked up. I'm tired of handing the white man my funds when I can be giving my funds to something else that's way more important. My kids, my bills, myself. Ain't nobody fucking with you. How can somebody that's not bothering you bother you? You sinking, bitch. That's what it seems like. You sinking real hard. It's multiple holes up in your ship. I don't want to be on your boat. Then to sit up here in my child's father's face. Oh, we praying for Tootie. This is that and the third. He wasn't aware of the beef that me and you had going on. But when it was brought to his attention, as he should, as a father should, he confronted you about that shit. You damn right you was wrong. You the same bitch that sat over here at my motherfucking table, on my motherfucking bed, on my motherfucking couch, and we have pillow talked about this man. You know that man wasn't good to me when I was with him. You just was just doing shit just to be doing shit at that point, trying to get back at me, thinking that you was hurting me. How could I fuck with you when I was down for a surgery, two major surgeries, and was out for 3 months? Y'all are a menace to motherfucking society. I was just smart enough to get my ass up and walk the fuck away. I washed my hands with you, and I gave the situation up to the Most High. And whatever he choose to do with you after that, that's solely on him. And that's solely something that you will have to deal with. You will reap what you sow, and you will pay for the consequences behind your actions. And the sooner you get up and be realistic with yourself in real time, and say, okay, this is where I fucked up at. Yes, I did this. Yes, I said that. Yes, I moved in this way. Yes, I moved foul. Yes, I was a snake in the grass. Bitch, I don't give a damn. Bitch, 5, 6 motherfucking years from motherfucking now. And you come back to apologize to me. I'm still going to think you that same snake when it comes to my kids. A motherfucker that don't got shit to lose will help you lose everything. I have my own place. I have my own car. I have my children that don't belong to the state, never been in the state. They live with me daily, and she know they live with me daily. And when they not with me, they with my mother. They damn sure not with they daddy. I'm not about to lose none of that shit. I have a job. I get a pay stub. And I get a motherfucking W-2 at the end of every goddamn year. Making way more than what you making on this damn YouTube shit. But you will get it back. Everything that you have said bad about each individual, not only myself, you will get that back. And I'm afraid of motherfuckers that ain't afraid of God. Because you acting like you ain't afraid of God. God's wrath and his vengeance is way worse than any ass whooping ever. He's the discipliner. He's the healer. He's the teacher. And for you to sit over here in church every Sunday and then make a mockery of the dead when God rose the dead. Make a mockery of the sick when God healed the sick. He ain't gonna be understanding towards you or your situation when you make fun of situations like that. I hope that you get the help that you need. I pray that you learn the lesson that needed to be learned, just like I had to learn a lesson throughout all of this. It was a lesson for me to learn. It was a lesson for me to let people go that keep putting a hindrance on my life, and you were a hindrance. You hindered me. You almost took me back to that space where I did not want to be. And then for you to front like I'm some pussy ass bitch. If only you knew what the old me would do. The old me would have been outside your house when you said Tootie was dying. But I chose not to. But it's going to take God himself to come down and heal this situation. It's not going to be YouTube that heal it. It's not going to be you that heal it. It ain't going to be me that heal it. It's going to take God to heal it. It was unnecessary. A lot of unnecessary things were said and did. And I'm over it. I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 next year. I want to relax and enjoy the fruits of my motherfucking labor. A lot of good things have been going on in my life, and I want to keep it like that. I got an advancement in my job. Destiny has gotten approved for her insulin pump. Her blood sugar level's been so great these past couple of days. And all the bad you wished on me turned out for my motherfucking good. I had to stay focused on what was really important, and that was my kids. And that was myself. You don't care about nobody but yourself. All you can think about is yourself. That's all you did think about. You didn't think about your mother. Yes, Miss Catrice, God is good all the time. He is. And I'm just so thankful that he sat me down and taught me how to shut the fuck up when I needed to be loud, when I should have been loud. Silence speaks way louder. So for y'all, other people that be on this YouTube going back, bickering back and forth, and it's sad to watch that I have watched some other grown women on this live that's around Brittany's age, even older, that has, got on this internet shit, and y'all are belittling each other. All of us are women, black women at that, and I expect better behavior out of everybody on everybody's end. It's not cute. I don't know what kind of generation of older women that I have been encountering and been watching, but it's not the older generation that I grew up watching. But I pray that this other individual takes the space that she needs to learn to grow up. And I pray that she's healing, and she needs to heal. That individual has been through some things too. And I'm not going to speak about it, what she's been through. I'm not going to talk about her downfalls that she's had in life, because everybody has downfalls. Everybody has shortcomings. Everybody has fought depression. Everybody has been through that shit. I pray that she gets off of whatever that she needs to get off, and all that stuff that she's doing every day, from the drinking to the smoking to the popping the pills and all that other little bullshit. That is a hindrance in her life. You can't even think straight when you're on shit like that. I felt disrespected that night, and I was disrespected. You don't put your friend up in no bullshit like that. If you gonna crash out about a man, do that shit on your own damn time. If I was going to flip out about a man, I wouldn't even have nobody in the car with me. I would go by myself. That's what I'm mad about. That's what I'm upset about. I don't want to be in nobody's bullshit or nobody's domestic drama. I don't. I haven't been in no shit since 2020. It's damn near about to be 2026. I have a damn near squeaky clean fucking record. I have worked hard to get certain things off my background so I can excel where I need to excel in life. I'm not trying to be in no stagnant place. I'm not trying to be in no sunken place. I want to be about that bitch. And like I said, up in court, the love of God ain't in you or near you. And I think a 1 year no contact order ain't long enough. And I'm really debating on going up there and telling them folks, I need a longer order of protection. I'm dead ass. I don't care to be around this individual, see this individual, breathe the same air as this individual. None of that shit. I'm tired of being surrounded by evil ass people with evil, wicked ways. And I thank God for my mama. If it wasn't for that lady right there that has prayed over me in this situation, I wouldn't know where I would be. And like my mother always said, the Lord is always going to show the reward of the wicked. He will always present a table in front of you in the presence of your enemies. And he's done that. And he's doing that. And people that real life don't be out here bothering people always gonna win in the end. I took 5 to 6 months to be alone and reflect. Y'all don't know free game when y'all hear it. If some people just learn to shut the fuck up and just be quiet, the world will be a better place. And what's even more sad is that some of your family is enabling you and indulging you in your fuck shit. Cause your real family gonna sit there and be like, bitch, you need to sit down and be real with yourself. When you messaged me and said, oh, did you see so and so live? I said about so and so. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't like it. That's what I told you. I think you need to take it down. Anytime you said or did anything wrong or out the way, I've never been the friend to be nobody's yes man. I look at everything from every single angle, every single aspect. And if I feel like you in the wrong about something, I'ma tell you and you in the goddamn wrong. Bitch, you was wrong. You still wrong. You've always been loud and wrong this past year. And it's just crazy to me. People kept saying, Haley, I don't see why you deal with this individual. I don't see how you hung out with this individual. I don't know why you still dealing and doing this and that. And she's crazy. She a snake in the grass and all this stuff. But I looked past everything everybody was saying because I saw your potential. And that's where I be fucking up at. I hold on to people for too long that I should have let go a long time ago. And I pray that God continues to work on me to continue to take that veil off my eyes and see people for who they are. I don't wish nothing bad on this individual and all the bad things that she said and done towards me. I just know that there's a man upstairs that do not play about his child, and that's my father. I don't know who y'all praying to, but I know the man that I serve. Now, I'm not on here to get on here and say, oh, I'm holier than thou, because there's some things that I've done and things that I've said and things that I need to repent on and things that I need to be forgiven for. But you're not going to sit here and play in my face like I was a fucking bad person in your life. You're not gonna paint this picture as if I'm this crazy ass bitch that won't leave you alone, honey. I don't got that much time on my motherfucking hands. I drive an hour to and from work every day. I get up and go to work. I have kids I have to tend to. I have a sick child that I have to tend to. I wasn't giving you all my energy, and you know that. See, y'all folks is so used to having people kissing y'all ass and being like, oh yeah, girl, you did that. Oh yeah, girl, you said that. Oh yeah, girl, keep going. Hell nah, I ain't gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be no dummy and follow suit with the rest of them motherfuckers. I've always been my own person. I've always followed my own lead. I've never kissed nobody's ass. You keep it real, you get a better deal, and I try to keep it real with you. I said you need to grow the fuck up. You need to change your ways. You did not want to. But for real, I'm glad the situation is over. I'm glad it's done with. And I want to keep it that way. And I want to stay in the clear. And I want to keep my head above water. I do not want to sink. I choose to swim. I choose to be my own person. And I choose to lead by example. And if nobody motherfucking likes it, I don't give a damn. I'll stand alone. Yep. But I just had to get on here and clear that up. I don't want to be on YouTube for hours and days at a time, like, because I can't see how some of y'all do it for sitting on here for 2 hours, honey, and just be talking about a whole bunch of fucking nonsense at times. But I want to make it quick, simple, and to the point. I hope God continues to work on me to continue to be quiet. I hope He works on my mouth, because this mouth can get a little reckless now. I'm talking about real reckless. I hope He continues to teach me how I need to self reflect and how I need to grow as an individual. And I pray that He teaches me to forgive. And maybe one of these days I will forgive you, but at this very moment, I've chosen not to. Not right now. I think it's too soon. This is somebody that I used to consider a friend, somebody that I considered a family member, somebody that I considered and called sis. Our children were best friends. And it was heartbreaking to see kids get split up like that. And all I asked you respectfully was to give me my space. And also, I feel like a few people from the town, not nobody on YouTube or no bullshit like that, people from our town, and you know who they is, was going a lot, doing a lot of bringing the bone, taking the bone back. Because just like you was saying, motherfuckers was saying shit that I said, motherfuckers was coming back telling me shit that you was saying and what you was doing. I had to tell motherfuckers stop bringing me a bone. I don't care to bite it. All I asked it was for space. And you didn't allow me my grace. So why should I care about allowing you to have grace when you drug me through the mud? I'm not going to sit here and incriminate myself. I'm not going to harass you. I don't bother you. I don't drive past your street. I don't call you. I don't go through fake pages looking to see what you got going on for the day. That's not my business. But I had to learn how to shut y'all folks up in a different way. Because if not, if I wouldn't have done it the smart way, the book smart way, the white people way, I would have been in jail. Swear to God. And I'm not talking about for no short time. I would have took the long sit down. I thank God for my growth. But all that getting on YouTube saying I was bothering you, I was not bothering you. You knew I wasn't bothering you. I don't even got your goddamn number. I don't even keep up with you for real. Unless somebody done brought it to my attention. And that's on some real shit. And this live right here ain't for you to be coming back, oh, bitch this, bitch that. No. This is real deal shit. Just like God had to sit down and take his Tempur-Pedic shoe off and whoop my motherfucker. God had to take his Tempur-Pedic shoe off and whoop my motherfucking ass and get me a motherfucking line a few times. He can do the same for you. But y'all, it's all good though. I learned how to charge shit to the game and keep pushing. And hopefully one day I can learn to forgive her. But that's all that I had to say. I just had to clear up a few things that's been going around being speculated, because y'all got to hear it from the horse's mouth. Half of y'all not even living in this town to even know what's really that's what's been going on. But just know, as long as I've been sitting back being quiet, vengeance will always be mine. You win a lot more when you're quiet. You win a lot more when you shut the fuck up. You win a lot more when you grow the fuck up. I don't wish nothing bad on this individual. I don't wish death on this individual. Even in the midst of everything that's been said and done, I pray that God leads her to where she needs to be. Because that's really up to Him. It's not up to nobody else. And hopefully one day we can see eye to eye to have an actual grown woman conversation. But I don't see it coming anytime soon. But just know, and I say it to this day, just like I said on my last live back earlier this year, you going to get everything back that you dished out. Everything that you said, every evil that you spoke, you will get it back. You will see how it feels to take care of somebody sick. You will see how it feels to lose a loved one. You will see it. But that's a lesson for her that she needs to learn. We can't force it. People need to learn how to let folks let our hands up and just surrender and let God deal with certain situations. And I'm allowing God to step in and deal with this. That's what I chose to do. So, like I said, I hope that she talks to somebody, a professional that can psychiatric evaluate her, because that's a mental problem. It really is. I've always wanted the best for this individual, and the people that you tend to cut off the most is the people that's not kissing your ass. I'm not kissing your ass. I've never been in the ass kissing committee, and she hate the fact that I didn't take up for her. I'm not gonna take up for you when you're in the wrong. Am I gonna leave you alone and leave your side? Hell no. I'm gonna still stick beside you. But just because I didn't agree with you and what you did and what you said and all that stuff didn't mean I didn't give a fuck about you. I gave a fuck about you. I did. But you was too dumb to fucking see that shit. That's like you if you go out there and rob a goddamn bank. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, girl, you did that." Mm-mm. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit there and say, "Bitch, you was wrong for robbing that damn bank." And I'm just using that as an example. If you're in the wrong, you in the wrong. I cannot stand grown ass people that cannot take constructive criticism. They take too much of what you say to motherfucking heart. I want to be left the fuck alone. I want to raise my kids and continue doing what I was doing before any of this shit popped off. That's what Joe with the glow wants to do. I don't got time to be swapping no spit, doing no keyboard thugging, or using a strong ass tongue on this motherfucking app. Cause the next time y'all see me on this motherfucker, I'm gonna be doing makeup tutorials and doing something positive. Everybody has their own side that they want to stick beside. If you gonna stick beside the bullshit and the drama and stuff, that's on you. I'm choosing to be on the positive side of YouTube. I want everybody to see my talents, my worth, and my growth. Not no bullshit. So the next time y'all see me get on this live, it's probably gonna be a couple of more months from now until I'm ready. You ready to eat? Yeah, let me see. Where's your monitor at? Y'all, excuse me. Hold on for one moment. I gotta calculate my baby blood sugar stuff. Let's see how much she's gonna eat. Your blood sugar is 112. That's good. So you just gonna eat that? Are you gonna get some ranch or no? Okay, so go ahead and heat it up. Get what you're gonna get, and I'm about to give you your insulin shot. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. Hold on. Tootie, I just gave you 4 units. But yeah, back to what I was saying. But that's all that I wanted to say. I'm not on here to be like, oh, this bitch did this and said this up in court and all this, that, and the third. I think I have every right to get on alive and state my opinion because there's always two sides to every story. Um, I'm not gonna go into too much detail of what was said and done up in court. Just know that the situation has been handled, and I'm grateful for the outcome. Very much grateful, and I hate that it had to go to that extent. But I got tired. I had got tired and I had got fed up. And I hope she's tired and fed up. And I hope she knows how to sit down after this all this stuff has happened. I want her to focus on what's really important and what should have been important. And that's her babies. And that's her mother. So, um, it wasn't nobody's fault. Nobody forced me to press charges on her. I did all that stuff on my own free will. I did that. Nobody held my hand and said, "Oh, Haley, I think you need to go over here and do that." No, I did that on my own time. My family wasn't involved. My friends wasn't involved. The people in YouTube wasn't involved. That was all me. Because if I would have handled it my way, baby, God would have had to bring me some damn bond money. I chose to do the right thing. I chose to reevaluate myself and take the right steps to handle this situation. Because if I would have handled it, it wouldn't have been pretty. But people need to stop playing in God's face. And people need to stop playing with the people that God loves. And so let me read some of these comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to ignore everybody in their commentary. God is good all the time. Yes, Miss Catrice, he is. Not me, honest law abiding citizen. 1974. Hey, almighty peeps. Hey, everybody. But that was it. But I hope everybody has a great day. Um, I just wanted to clear that up. At the end of the day, the situation that's going on with this individual is because of something that she already put herself through. And she's going to continue to go through things if she doesn't grow up. I'm choosing to grow up and be a grown woman about it and take accountability for my mistake. And my mistake was not listening to my intuition and taking her the fuck home from the jump. That's where I fucked up at. That's the only thing I'm taking accountability for. Other than that, all that extra bullshit. And then was even more fucked up. Your family had enabled you so bad to the point to where was those certain family members at when we was up in fucking court? The people that brought you that bone, where the fuck was they at? They retreated. They left you high and dry. They were supporting you from the bushes. The same person that brought you that bone and said, "Oh, Haley said this and that about your kids and all that stuff," was the same person chuckling on the phone, laughing at me, talking about, "Oh, we know how so and so is already." What kind of family member laughs at some shit like that? That means that family member don't give a fuck about you. Your real family gonna tell you to straighten the fuck up. But I think I said enough. I ain't trying to be doing too much on here. But I just wanted to clear that up because I was just listening to some people's YouTube lives and channels and stuff, and I was like, some of the stuff was just outrageously lies. People don't even know what the flavor is of the damn Kool-Aid, and everybody was over here talking, talking, talking. Don't nobody know what's going on. But I want to clear it up on Joe with the glows in. I don't bother her. I don't see her, and I want to keep it that way. I want to live my life, and I want to grow up and be a productive person in life. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody that has chimed in and said a few little words of encouragement. I'm thankful for the people that has came and called me and been that positive voice that I needed to hear. I had real people in my corner that wanted to see the best for me, didn't want to see me coming up short. And I'm thankful, and I'm giving all my thanks to that man upstairs for keeping me mentally here, because that was nerve wracking. It was. But a lot of good things been going on, and I want to keep it that way. I'm just excited about a lot of things that I have to bring to the table to YouTube. In the near future, I want to go start doing lives on doing makeup. I want to teach people how to do makeup. Even if I get a lot of people on a panel and teach everybody step by step on how I beautify myself, I want women to embrace their beauty. Yes, Miss Catrice, I got to do the little makeup stuff. Yes, ma'am. I just think that's something positive that I can bring to the table to YouTube. And when that time does come, I'm not gonna say it's gonna come next week or next month. None of that stuff. I don't have a time frame on that at the moment. But when I do come, I'm coming with a bang, and I want nothing but positivity on my shit. But I had to get back on here. I know I felt bad for the live last night, but I think it wasn't my time to speak, and I think that's why that my company came the way that they did, because honey, that was a delay for some reason. I was intending on coming back up, but after getting those kids situated for school today and all that, and my company left extra late, I was like, listen, I'm tired. I ended up going to sleep. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A sister is tired. So I had to get on here, but I'm truly apologetic for not getting on here, getting back on here last night. So I don't want people to think that I left anybody high and dry. But I had to get on here and just speak my piece, and I want to go on peacefully and go on about my way. Um, I will say this again: this video is not in any shape, form of harassment, not in any shape, form of contradicting myself, not in any shape or form of incriminating myself. This is just to clear up my end and my end alone, and another individual's end, because it's not Glam's fault. Now, whatever Miss Glam chose to do and whatever she chose to say and whatever everybody else chose to say, that was them and them alone. Whatever information she found out and how she found out about it, that was on her own. Everything was public information. It's not hard to find out anything about anybody's background. Hell, y'all can pull up shit about me. But I know how to stand in my truth. I'm not ashamed of none of my past charges. Because whatever I went through in my past, that is my past for a reason. What you doing, Tootie? But I'm gonna get off of here. I got my baby girl here. She just got off the bus, and I'm gonna spend some time with her. But I love y'all, and I want to thank y'all for coming in and taking a little time out of y'all days to listen to me. Um, Hopefully, it was a message that somebody needed to hear. Hopefully, it's a message that I needed to hear, and maybe this is something, a message that can help somebody else on their situation. But yeah, it's old. The situation has been drawn out for too long, and I'm over it. And it's just simple as that. But like I said, I pray healing over myself. I pray healing for everybody that's on this live, and as well as the individual that tried to be problematic in my life. I pray that she finds a different outlet than what she's doing. But on the other notes, I will be back hopefully soon. I don't know when, like I said, but I enjoy each and every last one of y'all. And Joe with the Glow is out. Bye.